I'm sorry, Ronin can't come to the phone right now. He's gone wild. It's like going tropo. People go to the tropics, they never come back. In a previous video, I did a POV view where I'm holding this camera with a grip attached to the bottom while Pocket 3 was on my neck mount. What you don't see is the smooth motion, but you will. You will see the smooth motion. See, people have it backwards. Camera stabilization is a martial art that begins with setting up hammocks in the dark when you can't see anything. An escape doesn't have to be, like some epic adventure, right? The forecast was 60% chance of rain all weekend. Then I realized, oh my God, that's changed. But I only have half a day. So I rode 36 kilometers and I'm exploring. I was hoping to find birds, but it's windy. I'm talking 50 to 70 kilometer per hour wind. The world is awash with tiny tripods that are junk and don't work. I mean, they're really everywhere you look. This one, Pixi Evo, that's a wide-based, hard plastic. This thing's got some weight to it. This ball head thing, although I don't like them, it actually does tighten down pretty good. What's really good is this dial here to tighten on whatever is on top. Why doesn't everyone have that? Everything should have this dial here. So RS3 is on Pixi Evo. Okay, let's calibrate this POV view. I want the middle of the screen to be right here, my elbow length. Hollywood can't afford real backgrounds, so they don't. This studio is awesome. I like this studio. So these are the genuine DJI ND filters for Pocket 3, and this is a lens pen. On one end, we have a brush, just a duster. This retracts. On the other end, we have the lens pen. The lens pen gets my grubby fingerprints off these things. The real deal, DJI. You got the black mist. You gonna save money on these things? So RX10 has an audio input there, and this hot shoe is just gonna hold this. But if I take this cable and wrap it around back like that, it's very streamlined. It's not gonna get caught on anything. It hardly even is visible. So RX10 is sitting on RS3 Mini, which is sitting on Pixi Evo. Now, if I push this button, this camera slides out. So this plate on the bottom slides in here. This lever locks it in. So we're locked in. These are locked. Now let's pretend this is not a gimbal. It's a cage, right? On that cage we have a handle. Here's another handle. There is my zoom. I can start recording right here. So So Sony RX10 is sitting on RS3 Mini gimbal, which is sitting on Pixi Evo on the ground. This gimbal is locked, so nothing can move here. There's pins locking the axes. We have this huge base. Order my Ronin Gone Wild video by midnight tonight. So RS3 is holding RX10, but it's locked. This is sitting on Pixi Evo with big wide base. Now I picked this up. The gimbal is off. This thing is locked. There is a lock here. That is the pan lock. So I have unlocked the pan. Lock that back up. Here is a roll lock. Lock this back up. Up here is tilt lock. Lock this. So we're locked again. Now, this is off. I'm going to unlock the pan. That can't really hurt anything, right? As long as this is pointing upwards. The pan alone can't really do anything. Now I'm going to unlock the roll, but I'm holding on to this. I'm keeping my hand here. I'm unlocking the tilt. All three are unlocked. I'm pushing power with my thumb till I hear it beep, and then I let go, and now the motor is holding this up. So we're in what they call pan follow. For this is tilt lock on Pocket 3. It follows the pan. It does not follow tilt. The custom follow mode is mind-blowing. We have tilt, roll, and pan. They're all off. That means when I tilt, nothing happens. There is no tilt. I'm tilting, nothing happens. I'm panning, nothing happens. I'm rolling, nothing happens. So I'm walking around in this forest with RX10 on the gimbal. Now, at the moment, only the pan axis is enabled in custom follow mode. So when they're all off, so tilt, roll, and pan are all off, it will not pan, it will not tilt, it will not roll. When I turn on pan, now it follows left-right movement. Double tap this. Bring it back sideways. When, double tap this trigger, when tilt is on, it will tilt downward. Double tap this. When roll is on, it will tilt sideways. Double tap. If I triple tap, it does a 180. Double tap, it goes back to there. If I use the joystick, RS3 is heavy lifting. I can go up. The American white pelican. The dam is here. The dam is open. First time I've seen it open in a while. Dam is open. There's pelicans here. I took the ND8 off this Pocket 3. I'm putting on this mist. These are all DJI brands. The mist, into the mist. Now, I want to put this PGY type grip on the Sony. To do that, I'm using this. So I'm just using the hex key, screwing that on, getting this on the camera here. Okay, Pocket 3 is on my neck mount, PGY tech. This is another PGY tech. I am screwing this little cap lock adapter on it. What's on there now? These filters out of the way. Putting these in this pouch. This key. Put that in there. Mic 2. One is on my chest mount. Now, this is utter brilliance. So, I pop this open. These are charged, paired. As soon as I pull this out, it turns on. I mean, like, how simple is that? And then, as soon as I pull these out, they're connected. There's nothing to do. It works the same way every time. I've programmed this so that when I touch this button, it goes to EVF. So right now, yeah, it's on EVF. The display is here. If I press this button, it's on the monitor. Press it again, it's here. I'm gonna move this cable over there. And we're on the EVF. The dam is open and there's tons of pelicans hanging out here, and some of them are in the water. So that may look big, but it's not. This is actually pretty darn light, especially with what I'm doing here. Turn this off, it retracts. This is a fish ladder right here behind the concrete, and these birds they're omnipresent here. Right beside the fish ladder. They go in the fish ladder. So the sun is setting back there. Across the river. And pelicans. So I'm trying to see the pattern. They float out and then they fly back in. So if I can spot one, there's one there in the air. So this half-day nano adventure is about 43 miles. 72 kilometers. I'm going to try lots of different ideas, none of which are being done by other people. This comes right off here. I had this charging on that power bank. These microphones, I clipped on my chest. So these two mics just pop in here. I'm removing the windscreens. This receiver is popping in there. That is charging. As soon as you pull them out, they're ready to go. Like, to me, okay, it was $105 Canadian. That convenience is worth it to me. I tried using power banks, you can do that. But I'll just drop this in here. I got dry bags, I have a waterproof backpack. Pocket 3 is going in this bag. So, ergonomics is everything. Ergonomics. We've been into the grass ocean. It's an ocean of grass. And it has waves. They're like water, kind of. Grass ocean.